Mm.
Right, let's move on to one of my favourite archetypes coming out of Sword and Shield, potentially. This is what I got the most high hopes for. Um, Goons. Goons, Sable Goons, Roxy Goon. I get what's the Roxy Sableye, I guess. The sort of Sableye as an attacker. Now, I played a lot of Wobbats back in the day, and I'm just going all the way back to Wobbats. I love it. The only thing I'm worried about, Joe, with Sableye is that we've already mentioned before, Malolana is such a twat card. I hate it with a passion, and I feel as if that could just. I could just see where you're thinking, knock this geezer out, he's got 30, 40, 50, and just do the Malolana, for God's sake. And is it Hyper Potion, I think? That's the
Yeah,
new one,
Hyper
right?
Potion.
I
Yeah, yeah.
wouldn't have problem with that sort of play. But, all that being said, Galarian, well, I guess, yeah, Galarian Obstagoon, he's a bit of a boy. That's a good attack. So,
That attack is filth.
that
Like
is,
a lot of the time, you'll win just because you've attacked with Obstagoon.
yeah.
Like it's actually that good. A lot of my testing with Sableye, I've been like underwhelmed, but a lot of the time, I'm testing against people who are just trying out new stuff. So like, I'm facing people who play Lapras. I'm facing people who play Snorlax,
Hmm.
and I can't see the benefit of Obstagoon. But
Yeah.
Obstagoon is crazy, crazy good,
Hmm.
and most of the tier S, tier one stuff, like all of the ones we have in there so far,
Yeah.
they're all basics.
They're like,
And
what are they doing to like two Obstagoons that are just going obstructivity? What are you doing? What are
yeah,
you doing?
they're like, please let me find my Fion and take a one prize on a Zigzagoon. Like that's their best outcome, which is really like just bad. So
Mm-hmm.
Obstagoon wins games. Sableye is a good pressure card.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Yveltal GX is silly as well. Yveltal
Yes.
GX is actually nuts in this format. It's super insane.
So can't
Um,
work mine when I did.
yeah, yeah. Um, when I've played around with goons, it is a little bit clunky at times. I'm still working on my 60. I haven't put a list out on the channel yet, just because I'm not happy with the list yet. But I've seen so much raw potential there that I'm just like, I can't see it being below 1.5. Like, I feel that's a good place to put it because the list is not as consistent as the tier one and tier S stuff. But it's similar to Blounds in that it has that silly burst and it has obstruct, and obstruct is a huge selling point. It really is. I think my biggest issue with like the reason why I would hesitate to put this higher, I guess, is that Sableye and Obstagoon both have two energy attack costs.
Yeah. Okay.
And I hate using bead. Bead is terrible.
Mm.
The other thing that I've been trying recently is using Rayquaza GX E switch, and
Oh wow.
it's combo-y, but you just need to attack.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm trying to find workarounds right now. That's where I'm at with my list, really. And you can see why I'm not totally content with it yet, because I'm still experimenting with wacky stuff. But yeah, the goons themselves are strong, so I can see it being part of the meta for sure.
Yeah. It's just like some of those things where you will sit down from someone and they're playing that and you think, oh, I've got my game plan for that. It's X, Y, and Z. And like everyone's got their game plan, but then when you're actually sitting there getting 90, 90, like 90 is a good number. That's not enough. You just be sitting around trying to find your out. Like this is good damage we're doing. So yeah,
And the thing is, like 90 is then just like instantly Sableye dead game.
yeah, that's it.
It's,
Yeah.
like no questions asked, Sableye dead.
Like, scoop
Yeah.
'em up. Yeah. So
If
I'm
they muck
fine.
about for too long, you can wreck them. Yeah.
That's it. If they're just messing about, like, oh, have some of this pit back, bish bash bosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sort of, it's just that good beats to get. It's like it's good enough to the point where it's like get that threat out of the way now. Thank you very much. See ya. Um,